Hi everyone, welcome to a new video. In this video I'm going to show you how I draw hair for my tattoo designs. I'm going to show you this one, the traditional method, and I'm also going to show you a different method, this method with the breaks in the hair. So let's get into it. Before we start, I like to show you the brushes that I use. I use the normal 6B pencil, and then I have another 6B pencil where I just upped up the size a little bit more, so just a bigger 6B pencil. Alright, so first things first, we're gonna make the rough shape of the hair. Make it go here a little bit of the above the eye. And then usually with these traditional girls, they'll have a little bit of red blush below the eye, like this. But you want to make sure that area isn't too big, otherwise the face is just going to look super red. So I think something like this is usually nice. And then what you can do is with the hair, you can kind of block it off. So you cannot make the hair or the blush area too big. Make it something like this. Continue it down, and then you can give her a long hair like this, or make it a little bit more subtle. I think I like that. So usually with traditional hair, you'll make these parallel lines. And what you'll do, you shade off from both sides like this. That's a little bit of traditional hair. Now, a common mistake is that people just stack these up on each other. And they'll just do this direction and they'll make it super repetitive. And it's not gonna look flowy. And I think sometimes traditional is already a little stiff, but the hair is a nice opportunity to give it some flow. So again, you're pulling these parallel lines. And then here we did this direction, so maybe from here we'll go for another direction, maybe something more like this. Or maybe more like this. I think that looks good. And then here we can go like this. Or maybe a little bit more of an angle, like that. With traditional girls, I like to put in these little twirls in the hair. I think those always look good. And then continue that backwards a little bit. Like that. This is the maximum length I would do for a piece of hair. I think if you're gonna continue it more, it's just gonna look weird. You can do it, of course, but what I would do here is put a nice piece of black and then go for a different direction, like this. Just a slight change in direction is already good. Going from here and then going to there. And then from here, you can go underneath. Pull more parallel lines. I really like that you go one like this and one you pull underneath it. I think that always looks really good. We're gonna do that here too. And don't worry about these areas. Like, traditional hair is black, so don't worry. Like, you can just make them black this area too, and it will look good in the end. And then maybe go here, then here go underneath again, maybe a little bit more space like that, and then have one or two here. I'm not so sure about that. Maybe create a little bit of space here and make one go here. Put it like that. Again, don't really worry about this. We're gonna fill that in later. And then it's super obvious to go here, but that doesn't have to be the play. You can also go like this, and then maybe here like this. Just because it's traditional doesn't mean you're limited in your options. There's actually a lot of tricks you can do with the hair. And then maybe one that goes like this. So everything kind of goes in different directions. A little bit more work up here. And then maybe a big black row. And then a little bit more here. And then what I like to do is create a layer for shading. And then first fill in all the black. This little underneath area, this little triangle right there, another triangle right here. This looks a little odd. Here needs to be black. Here needs to be black. This needs to be black. This area too. Like that. Here a little bit more. Make it like that. Alright, that already looks pretty good. But now we're gonna start with the shading. Make sure the fade is not too long. You don't want everything to be gray. You want like a nice transition from the black to the white, and always leave like this little highlight in there. That's gonna make it look more with more volume. And then we're all done. That looks pretty good already. I forgot a little bit of black here. Now we're for real all done. That's the most traditional way to do it. And now I'm gonna show you a little bit more of a modern way, but one that I think looks really good. Alright, so we're gonna again draw the shape. And then with this method, I'm gonna make kind of brush lines in the hair like this. But they'll be like the same kind of disc shape as with the other technique. And then have them meet like that. And then you can put another one here. And then maybe one that goes diagonal like this. Have a couple that go here, and then maybe from this space we can do something. Have it go like this maybe. And then kind of twirl around that. Here, go make it like that. Don't be afraid to experiment with shapes. There's a lot that will look good. Make it like that. Pop another shape up here. Area of black. And then maybe, I think S shapes always look really good. So maybe start something like this. And make one of these twirls. That looks a little too jammed. So usually with these twirls, they'll have, they're like a cylinder. So you can put a So when you draw them, you have to realize, like here there's a hole, so the hole is going in that direction. So there's a hole there, and then the cylinder continues like that, and the hole goes like this. So it doesn't make sense if the cylinder goes like this to continue the hair in this direction. It makes more sense for the hair to go like this. So you make that cylinder. And then from here you can maybe do it like that. Maybe one in here. And then with this space we can maybe make something right here. Make it go like that. Here's a big empty space, so we need to put something. I don't think we can put another twirl, but no, that looks like shit. Make it go like that, maybe. I think that looks best. I think this area of black is a little too much. Maybe make a couple more. Make it go more like that. Make this area here. It looks complicated, but it's not really that complicated. You're just stacking round shapes upon each other. Then maybe another twirl here at the end. And then continue it down like this. I think that looks pretty cool. So yeah, it's basically it's stacking these kind of shapes upon each other. And one goes like this, and then the other one goes in the opposite direction. One more goes like this, or maybe you'll have like a twirl here. Continue like that, and then when you end it, you can use this line to start another piece right here, and then you're gonna start another piece like here to kind of connect everything up. That's just kind of how you build the hair, and If you're really good at it, you can just go on like this forever. But yeah, that's basically it. Now, if you're looking for inspiration for drawing one of these lady heads, my book Lady Heads for Tattooing is packed with all kinds of examples. All the drawings are created by me and they're made for you to use as a reference for your own work. You can copy them, you can reference them, you can do whatever you want with them. These drawings are meant to help you with your creative process. The book is available in 2 formats, a physical copy that you can hold and flip through, and an ebook version for your phone or your iPad. You can find them both on my website, danflesh.com. Alright, this is the end of the video. Thanks for watching again. If you want more, leave a request in the comments what you'd like to see. Maybe more drawing videos, maybe more painting videos. Let me know. I'll see you all next time.